Here's the 3D print that I ended up with, and oh wow, I can using my phone. I can zoom in while I'm filming. That's a kind of a neat feature. There's been a number of times when I wish I was able to do that. Anyway, here's the get back to here's the 3D print. This did not turn out exactly the way I'd hoped. What I was originally looking for was a print that I could use as a blank for sand casting, because I wanted to see if I could print this in or not print it, cast it in aluminum. And unfortunately, um, I was not able to figure out a way to get all of those features that are inset. I couldn't find a way to get adequate draft for it. I was trying some software, FreeCAD, I believe it was called, and my expectations for it may have just been a bit too much. I was hoping that I could import my object here and then just hit a button and give everything some draft all the way around, and then I was gonna make a sand mold of this and see if I could cast it. A little scattered this morning. So sorry about that for the roughness, the rough start on here. Anyway, it occurred to me that I could still use this, at least temporarily. The idea, and here's the plate that the original radar image was on. The idea was that I would make something that I could cast. I would put a couple of screws here and here, and then screw it into this, and then I would have something that was significantly more robust than what I had. And it never occurred to me that this was eventually going to be something that was going to peel off. So what I'm going to do, because I still have an idea, might be able to hear one of those fire tankers going over, fire retardant tankers going overhead. We've got fires raging around, which I think might allude to in one of my in the previous video. Those fires are still burning. Anyway, instead of a debossed image like what I have here that's recessed, I may take that same image and emboss it, and then try to see if I can print that. It would be something similar to the nameplates that I made for Roman and Ragnar, and then try that. So anyway, I've got some black paint. I'm just going to put black paint over the top of this, and then hopefully when it's all said and done, it'll look fairly appropriate. All right, for a first coat, not too bad. I won't lie. That watching that Raider logo pop as I was painting was kind of cool. Not quite certain what happened here in the R, and I wonder if I've got some 3D print string, because I could see some there and a couple of other places. I'll go along for a cleanup. And maybe I just should have been a little bit more careful instead of being so aggressive on just swiping down. So I'll see if I can go back and clean that up, and then give it perhaps a second coat. I can also see that there's some paint down in there, and again I'll clean that up. All right, so not bad for a first coat. Yeah, that sort of worked. That sort of worked. All right, let's get some more touch-up paint though. I didn't exactly want to wait until that was completely dry. All right, that's easier to tell. All right, now I think I can let that dry. Oh, we got here a spot. No, I'll leave it alone. I'll come back for a second coat. Let's see if I can get a good top down. Yeah, the art looks a lot better. All right, I'll let that set. In taking this piece off the back of my car, I noticed that I must have scraped up get something backed into something. Probably a curb or something I backed into too much. Got a bit of a blemish there, so I'm just gonna take that off with a file. Clean that up a smidge. Nothing special here, just showing everything that I'm doing. Yeah, it feels pretty good. All right, so once the 3D print is finished with all the painting, and then I'll probably hit it with some, got some clear coat type stuff. I'll spray over the top of that to preserve the paint for as long as it will. One of the things that is nice about the 3D print that I made, it only takes about 3 hours for that object to print up. So I can make a replacement one in no time, and that painting it seems to have worked fairly well. So I got some high hopes for this project, even though it's not going exactly the way I'd hoped. Be careful though, that brush wants to catch a couple of spots. That might be where I got into problems with that R the first time. I'd have to watch the video. Maybe when I'm compiling. I feel like I should be trying to do some sort of Bob Ross thing. Making happy football pirates here. Tell ya, Mendoza, that Kirk Cousins Mendoza combo, that pays off. We have a halfway decent offense. I think though that Well, Geno Smith took a lot of criticism. The offensive line in front of him was trash. Watching that game in Vegas against the Cowboys made that real clear, as I was able to view more of the field in a live venue than what you often see on TV or certainly on highlights. Anyway, happy little pirate. All right, we'll see how that second coat dries up, and then I'll go and get the rim, which is still filament white. All right, getting there. Woohoo! All right, that's after 2 coats. And boy, this scene right here that I'm trying, this shot, so it's off-centered from the actual camera, even though I've got it trying to get it centered in the frame there. And then my depth perception in trying to look at it in the view screen there. Boy, filming with this phone is a completely new experience. All right, I was thinking 2 coats was going to be fine, and for most of it, it is, but there's a couple spots I'm going to have to touch up there on the eye patch, and then there's a couple of spots. Yeah, again, trying to get my finger. I got to not look at the view screen here. Okay, so I'll go back and touch that up. And then what I have left is I want to do around. So here's what I think I'm going to do is just go ahead and touch up there and get around there. And I don't think I need to film that. So the next shot I think I'll do is actually attaching this to that plate that's going to attach to the car. Yeah, so far I'm kind of liking it. This is not too bad. Well, here we are, what should be the last step. Got some Gorilla Glue here. This is leftovers of what I was using for my Imperial mugs. And I had this last of this in case I was going to make another attempt and needed to seal up those. I got a completely different idea on doing that, so I don't think I'm going to need this because if that technique works, I won't need it anyway. So I figured let's use it on this. And there we go. I say before starting the video, I should have made sure I could get the cap off. All right, so let's get this thing, see if I can. Oh, that should be more than enough, if not too much. Oh, no, it definitely will want more. I'll just put all of it there. Ooh. All right, I'm not too concerned about anything in the future for this, in case this either needs to be replaced or if I am able to find a good 3D print that I can actually cast in green sand, because this particular plate should be real easy to replicate in aluminum. And with being able to use a tap and die set and all that other sort of stuff, I should be able to make another one of these plates if I had to. If I actually would have thought about it ahead of time, I probably could have cast one of these and just use that instead. All right, so let's get that. Well, that feels pretty good. It's gonna seat real nice. And I think I want to put some weight on it just in case. I don't think it's gonna float, but just in case, let's put that on and make certain that doesn't make it move. It's looking pretty good. I think I got it centered. Definitely top to bottom and side to side. Looks pretty good. All right, so I'll leave that there. Wait for this to cure. I don't remember exactly how much time it takes. It says sets in 5 minutes. I'll probably give it a little longer than that, but I should be able, before the end of the day, this might end up turning out to be a genuine one-day project, not including the messing around with the 3D model before printing it out. I already had that in place. I was just trying to do something different, but from printing to where I am now, easily a one day project. All right, I'll come back to this in probably before dinner. Hopefully get it installed on the car. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Well, not really moment of truth, because the moment of truth will be how long that this holds up. But anyway, here's the finished product, and that adhered quite well. Looking at this all over, I easily could have fabricated all of this, and if I can find an aluminum one of these that I like, maybe with it embossed, then there's no reason why I can't. See, might need a little touch up there. I don't see why I couldn't actually fabricate these, and then I can actually make some of these for fellow Raider fans. It would be hard. It would be hard for me to make Seahawk ones of these, worse. Anything that's Chiefs or anything like that. That would be worse. All right, and looks like this is gonna all fit like it should. Okay, and let's take a look. See, get this out of the holder here, because my tripod makes it a little too tough there, and that's looking pretty good. There it is on Executor, my Hyundai Accent. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. All right, I'll keep you posted if for one reason or another this doesn't last too long. Oh my goodness, I like that. I like that. All right, let's cue the end credits and move on. Thanks a whole bunch for watching. If you found this video entertaining, informative, or any such things like that in any way, shape, or form, please like and subscribe. Blessings.